So where are we, bro? First off, this is Clune Park estate in Scotland, aka Scotland Chernobyl, and it is apparently the worst city in Europe. It's rife with drugs, it's rife with gangs, mass shootings, mass drug deals, mass prostitution, all the best of the best.
A guy just looked at us and just left.
The thing is, if you died here, chances are your body won't get found for a long time.
Yo, dude.
Heroin.
Literally heroin here. Let's just get the f out of here. Steve, if something happens, get me the F out of here.
I'm beeping, I'll call you, or stay safe, guys.
Thanks, dude.
So where are we, bro? First off, this is Clune Park estate in Scotland, aka Scotland Chernobyl, and it is apparently the worst city in Europe. It's rife with drugs, it's rife with gangs, mass shootings, mass drug deals, mass prostitution, all the best of the best, and a quick way to heaven or hell.
So there's over 400 abandoned rooms. These are like the flats. There's only 20 people living in these. The rest of the people that are living in these are either gang-related, prostitution, or drug dealers, or even gang leaders. We are definitely in the worst town in Europe, I'd say. At least I've ever seen or heard of. There's a lot more to it. I'm even freaked out about vlogging here. It's really sketchy. Already coming in here, this was off camera, I've seen 3 ambulances drive by for different houses and people here. There was even on the news that someone got just shot in the streets here, a security guard, a few years ago. There's been 14 fires, robberies, and thefts here in the last 8 months. It's pretty bad, but I'm just gonna show you a walkthrough of this town and just give you some history on it as we go. Now, Dan, what's the plan if something happens?
With some of these, it's like close quarters combat. The best way to get out of close combat is smoke grenades. So if something happens, say we're up high on the stairs and someone approaches us and they mean us harm, you pull the cord, smoke goes off, you run down the stairs, smog it out a bit. It might give you that 5-10 seconds to survive.
Jesus Christ. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at down here. I mean, honestly, it's something off Chernobyl. You got shops that are closed, you got abandoned churches, you got schools, everything's just here. I mean, look at what Dave's under. This whole abandoned church. And next to the church is a primary school. Main entrance, all visitors must report to reception. I don't even know what that is or where, but this was a public school. Now we're gonna go in some of these flats right now and we're gonna show you what 250 pounds a month looks like here. This was like, you know, a family for like 3 or even 5 people at one point. All these flats are just forgotten about. No one wants to be here. Whoa, this room's actually huge. Dude, they tore it up. It's like a trap house. Jeez. You know, it was their living room. I mean, I'm surprised there's even a bed here. You know what it is too, is like this place hasn't been fixed up or anything. So all the weather and mold and things are just making this place look worse. No one's maintaining it. I mean, this is crazy. That church is really nice, you know, being abandoned. Steve's in the car. I don't blame him. And that's the school again, like I said. I think if there's any like creepy people here, they would be upstairs, if anything though, so we gotta watch out. Someone's in there? Oh. So that's one person who actually bought a flat here, or they're just hiding out. The hell? It's like they just came and smashed this whole place up.
Freaks me out knowing what's behind that door.
Could be dead people.
You never know. The thing is, if you died here, chances are your body won't get found for a long time. Is that door shut?
They're all shut. Yeah, any door that's shut, you just don't want to go near. Let's just get the f out of here. Yeah, I get it, because some of these, you know, people actually live in, but the rest are all illegally in, and you don't know what's what. And the thing is, like, so they're so destroyed, they're pretty much all abandoned. I don't even get it, actually. I really don't. Just look, so it's really hard to tell kind of like what's what. You also don't want to intrude in someone's house either. But, you know, most of these are abandoned. At one time, you can see that this place was badass. You know, you got the trees here to make the city look kind of nice. They just cut the stuff down and said, screw it now. I mean, but these are still up, these 3 right there. And you got signs for like for sale all over it. Seems like people have been doing something in here.
I just get pure I Am Legend vibes. You know, you don't want to go into the darkness in case what comes out.
I Am Legend, yeah. Honestly, Silent Hill, Chernobyl kind of vibes. I'm getting a lot of that here. Oh, I'm getting squished. Oh, dang. Gotta walk over this. Dude, they literally just threw all the appliances, like fridges, from upstairs down here. Are we going in the courtyard, Dan? Yeah. So down here? Dude, good luck. Oh, shoot. Let's see what the courtyard looks like here. This is nuts. Check this out, everyone. Look at this. It's like what he was saying. It's like Battleship Island. For all my viewers out there, you gotta keep in touch with all our videos. The back, you see how they had like a lot of land, but I mean, this is for everyone living here, but they could all rested here, maybe had a little garden. I mean, there is a bathtub outside the flat. And then, in these, there's carpets inside the windows filled up to the top. And every window almost is actually broken. I love going to abandoned towns or unique towns with some kind of story. You don't find places like this anywhere. It's like Dan Bill, he does a lot of stuff like this in Maryland, Baltimore. Goes to a lot of different spots and he films and tells a story. This is just one of these spots I wanted to check out. Yeah, some kid's toy, forgotten about, left here to rot. Like the place itself. All right, guys, so we're gonna go inside that building. We're gonna go up and just kind of go through more of the rooms here. A guy just looked at us and just left. Yeah. Yeah, he looked at us, stared at us, and just walked away. Well, he left now. Now he's outside, so I don't know. We could go the other way. We can go on this one and go up. I want to show you this now. Now that we're higher. Whoa. What I don't get is like when everyone left and moved out, why did they leave all their furniture here? It's just one thing I don't understand. Oh, this one's high ceilings. Holy shit. How do you get a door like that?
That's where you guts from this. This is where the drug dealers go down inside here.
Dude, their door's steel. Even the tree is slanted here. And you could smell just in the air, just burned down fires from each sections. Each room, certain rooms have fires in them. There was 14 fires this year, like I said. They probably were in different rooms varied around here. Guys, first off, if you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell button. I have two other channels. I have a story channel called Exploring Beyond the Dark. If you watch my ghost videos, it's almost like a different universe, but the podcast version of that. But it has different stories besides ghosts, murder cases, aliens, missing cases, random stuff. And you got my second channel, which is my other kind of main channel. It's the vlog channel where I show anything and everything but technically abandoned places, because that's what this channel is about. Check it out, link in the description down below. And you got the merch right above, you already know. All right, so we're gonna check behind this church, see if there's a way in. Just very curious, would love to see this church. I wonder if this door just opens. Oh. A water drop. It scared me. There's a water drop on my hand, dude. It scared me. I mean, it's cemented. Been to a ton of abandoned places where the doors are wide open, and in this place, they're sealed. You're jumping the whole thing. You could have just jumped this little thing. Dang. I don't know. So far, again, school really reminds me of Silent Hill. Like a lot. Completely sealed over here, though. All boarded up. Seeing how the back looks. This was a maybe boys school, or maybe the boys played here and the girls played on the other side. You know, the fact that they put metal grids, that's serious. We are now in the girls section. I assume we're gonna check out the murals in the back here. See if there's any, maybe way in the back. Lawn's full of trash. What does this say? Girls and infants, but the other side said just boys. I mean, it looks awesome.
It's where the trees are not the building.
Yeah, it has like really, like that's a Chernobyl vibe right there. The healthy school is pretty ironic. I mean, healthy school. This was probably the indoor gym. Yeah. And then the actual desks were in there. Dude, and it's funny because look at the back of this building. If someone does live here, it's like, Yeah.
If you went round the back, you could walk in.
Actually looks good. Oh. Just opens up. I heard that sound though. You did too, right?
It's like someone's just buzzed us in.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah, you can hear it. We should probably get down.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look out the back.
This side has the actual fences still up. Look at that. This is a tax letter by someone that did not pay their taxes. It's just sitting right in the front door. I actually read online that a lot of police officers and firefighters, they'll just ignore this place and not come here because they don't want to be here. I don't know how true that is. It's just things I read online. Oh, look at this. Right in Maxwell Street. Elvis Presley's hanging up on the window. So what I'm thinking, in my opinion, I just don't know why the city don't demo this whole area. I think it should be just demoed and nothing than just leaving all these hazard stuff and everything just kind of crumbling here. For the people that do live here, it maybe the news makes it seem like it's unsafe. Maybe it's not as bad as what the news and the stories make it seem. I've been to a lot of places where the news just kind of amps things up and makes it pathetic than what it really is. So just for that's how the media is. So it could be a lot better, and maybe because the rent's so cheap and it's actually not as bad as it thinks, people live here because of that. So the person who lives in that house has a webcam just looking right down on his car, and he's the only one that lives in this building. And remember, like I said, there's only 20 legally registered visitors, people living here on this whole street. So here's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna knock on their door, say, hey, can we do an interview? Just see how it goes. Deliveries, knock on window to your left. I'm gonna try. So I'm not gonna film them at first, just in case. Oh, I'm scared. Hang on. Just gonna say, hey, can I interview? And just ask a whole bunch of questions. Whatever comes in my head. Alright, just really quick update. I heard him. Didn't have to open the door. I don't think he wants to be bothered. So I don't know. Alright, explorers, I could spend the entire day going through all these buildings, showing you how abandoned these are, but I don't want to do that. I feel like a lot of these are going to get repetitive. I want to go inside one other section that looks a little bit newer than the rest, and if I can't get an interview, we're going to call it. So let's figure this out. Now see, people blocked it, so you can't.
I don't know why it's there. Must be for a reason.
They're all like this. Dude, this one's nuts. All the furniture's here. It doesn't make sense though. There has to be more reason. Why would they leave all their furniture in every one? Unless when you buy the place, it comes with the furniture already. You know, I've seen that happen in some places. I mean, no one leaves their TV. Why would they leave their fridge?
I think they have to like you think they got kicked out.
Nah, they're all like this. No one got kicked out, bro. The hell? What the hell? It goes all the way down to the next floor, and then down to the next floor, and to the next floor. But bro, look at this. Oh, this one's a bad one, dude. This is letters. Letters and everything. We gotta read some of them. Look at this. Someone's a lot of different drugs, cigarettes. Yo, dude.
Heroin.
Yo, literally heroin here. Yeah, dude. This is where they heat it. They heat it up on these. Look at their prescribed stuff. I don't even know what that is. Needles everywhere. Watch out, don't get nicked here. Dear Mom, I know a letter is not going to do much to change how you are feeling towards me right now, but I just wanted to try and explain a few things and try and say how I've been feeling, because I never know quite how to say things and end up. Just a nervous, happy, gibbering mess, Mom. I generally feel at my lowest point, and I have absolutely no idea whatsoever now to shake myself down and to get back up. I know that I am dragging you down with me, and that's so disgraceful and unfair, and I know it must be really hard for you to believe in me, but I generally do feel so terrible about what we've done to you. I feel like a complete and utter scumbag, and I truly hate myself for it. Mom, I just feel as if that my life is falling apart and crashing down all around me, and I don't know how to stop it. Mom, I know it's been 5 months and 6 days, but honestly, I can't cope on being on my own. I just get used to it, and I don't have the first clue on how to deal with it. I know that you said it's time to heal and things will get better, but when, how, and why. I know that I really need to snap out of it, but how? Health is rapidly deteriorating. I lost all hope, interest in life. Yep.
Do you think this never got to our mum though? Obviously it's still here.
It's still, yeah, the letter's still here.
But her life's deteriorating, obviously probably from the drug use, and she's got ventilator.
And on the back of here, he's asking his mom if he can send him like £5. Yeah, asking for underwear. He's saying that they don't want to drink no more. I just need a break from it all. Wow. And we're in the house reading these notes, seeing all the drugs that are happening around. Whoever she was or he, I feel so bad. Honestly, actually, just reading that made me feel upsetting. It's crazy how life can turn for people, and if you see yourself going down, you really do got to surround yourself with the right people. She's feeling loneliness and she's just by herself or with the wrong people. Being in here, for example, it's really upsetting. This place is actually nuts. Just, you know, being in the trenches of it, seeing the remains of that girl or guy, and then just reading her notes really make you connect to this house a lot. And this is the reality, and why we shouldn't be doing drugs, and why we have to surround ourselves with the right people and be positive. Honestly, I feel like I've seen enough. I'm leaving after this. That note really got to me. I don't want to be here anymore. This place is just sad, dude. More notes, more different things. I don't even want to read them or get into it. I think it was a woman living here. It was a girl talking to her mom. This is her, you know, purse. So her name was Allison. I'm not even going to say her last name. So she's on an anxiety state, and some of her health conditions are depression, it says. I'm reading some of the doctor's notes that are here, actually. And there's more here. This one's actually a prison note now. I'm sorry I let you down badly. And this is a prison note. I'm going to show you the prison note. And I'm blur everything out, Seth, really quick. All right, here. This is the Scottish Prison Service. That's the note. Honestly, reading that note now just made me not even want to drink ever. Like, I don't do drugs or nothing, but I'm just saying that made me just not even want to touch a liquor drink. God, it just hit me so hard. I don't know why. So weird. I'm literally just documenting and showing you guys the reality of how things can be, I guess. So right here are the only shops, but they're gone. But we have Tony's license. What is that, groceries?
Yeah, groceries.
Is groceries?
Yeah, it's like groceries.
And the last one is the property management options. You know, there's so much properties and stuff, so much here. And, you know, obviously that one person owns it or company, and I think they would take care of them back in the day. So is it as bad as it says how it is on the news?
Yeah, this particular street?
Yeah.
Well, at one point this street was a really quite a posh street. Of course now it's not.
So how did it turn from a nice, rich area to this?
Probably the loss of shipbuilding. These houses were built by one of the shipbuilders to house his workers.
Okay.
Lithgow. And they all lived here. Very respectable families. You know, the men worked in the yards and the families lived here quite happily. That's a zombie.
Yeah, now it's like in the zombie apocalypse.
Mostly the shipyards ended, people drifted away, they became privately owned, and as they were privately owned, people rented them privately, and you know, it takes a couple of bad neighbours and the whole place goes downhill.
So I've been in a few of these, and a lot of them still have like their furniture and belongings. Do you know why? Like, why would they leave everything behind?
No particular reason for that. It might be, I mean, my granny lived here.
Oh, she lived
all
here?
her life, yeah.
Wow.
Like just along the road there.
That's crazy.
But it was a fabulous place at the time.
It used to be a nice place before.
It used to be a great place. She eventually moved into a home for the last couple of months of her life.
Right.
But a lot of older people maybe just died, passed away, and
just left their stuff here.
Just left, yeah.
Well, hey, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. So after talking to them, they're really nice, by the way. I guess what they were trying to do, they spent a lot of money to try to renovate this to see if they can turn it to a community center and then try to push everything else. But they couldn't do that. They said it's unbuildable, too much asbestos, and it was not worth it. The city is currently right now fighting to demolish everything here, and I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Also, I guess Scarlett Johansson, when they did make a film here, she said she was never so scared in her life. That's just quoting what they said. Very interesting though. Also, when I was doing the interview, one person spoke out and was shouting. I think it was telling us to stop or something. All right, explorers, we are done with today's video. We actually found someone to interview. He didn't live here. He lived literally 5 minutes down the street, and he was just taking a walk through here. Overall, I want to see what happens with this place in the next 5 years. I think in the next 5 years, these are all gone. If not, maybe they're gonna try to fix them up, but 1000% sure in the next 5 years, pretty sure everything's demolished here. Who knows what's gonna happen, but this does look like Chernobyl from above,
from below. It does look like Battleship Island. It does even feel like Silent Hill. It's all of the above. I really like this place a lot, but we're gonna end today's video. Again, check out the merch, you already know. Got a second channel, got a third channel, I already said that. Link in the description down below. If you enjoyed videos like this, I have a ton more on my channel. Just check out my playlists or my videos. But yep, this is it. Rise above. Just get out there, explore. Peace and thanks for watching.